accommodations should be provided by the government, so that way
Yeah.
that when parents get into these situations, it's not as hard on them,
Mhm.
and then they're able to provide these accommodations easier.
But the current world we live in is that it is all on the family. And so families do need to just be prepared a little bit more than they currently are to handle children with disabilities.
Same thing with
The
schools and doctors.
Yeah,
The thing I was
the world is very ableist.
Because that's what I was gonna say. That's why it's very easy to assume stubbornness, because, like, assuming neurotypicalness is the go-to, and it's easier to do that. It's much easier.
There's a reason that it's called typicalness.
Yep.
I'm also kind of generally a big fan of like I know it's not always possible, but as much as possible, I still attempting everything you can to like enable a typical lifestyle, and then dealing with it where you can't.
But at what point do you recognize that that is actively hurting, right?
Yeah,
it depends on the way you approach it, right? Like as we said, like your example was a terrible example. It was a bad example. Sorry, it was a bad situation, right? It was like starving is not the solution. The solution is pushing boundaries in a non-competitive way. There's encouraging repeat. And still, it might never work, but you still got to push boundaries to actually push them.
Like if what you're implying is like actively, consistently trying to get your kid to try something, and then maybe one time it'll work. Absolutely, sure. Yeah. That's like a very passive way. Like my dad would do that. Like as much as like I would always be like, I'm gonna say no, right? Like that. Like sure, as much as that's a little annoying, that's not bad. Like that's not a negative thing. As much as it's like a repeated thing, that is I think a good way to try to maybe see. Like maybe because maybe 1 in every 1,000 something might seem slightly appealing, and I might give it a try. And like so, sure, that's a good way to do that. But yeah, it is about how you approach it. You're 100%.
Got to perform serious psychological warfare and just treat the random.
Yeah, I will say, I don't know a lot of people who have not been in the situation of their parents would just like yell at them and get angry when they wouldn't eat foods.
No, yeah, 100%.
Like it is more the norm for people to be quite combative with pickiness.
100%. Like it wasn't just my parents; it was most people in my family. Like if I was picky, it was like usually just straight away, where it was like, okay, well, like this is all there is, so you're eating this.
Yeah. And so I think for a lot of people, it's just the lack of seeing any good solution, you know, that makes it feel like, oh well, the only solution is to just whatchamacallit.
Coming in after 8 hours of work, you've got 5 hours of spare time. You spend an hour of your spare time making food, and then suddenly you get asked to spend another hour making food, and then you don't have 3 spare hours.
Right, but at that point you realize, okay, I have a kid who has special needs. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make this easier on myself. What's something they like that can be the quickest and easiest on me? You know?
I don't think that's how anybody thinks.
Well, it's also.
If you have a kid with disabilities, you have to. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, like
I feel like that's expecting a lot based off the circumstances Nguyen just gave. At least in that moment, I'm saying. By the way.
So it's like at a certain point.
Yeah,
not right then and there. Right then and there, you're gonna be upset. Sure, 100%. But going forward, you're gonna have to realize the situation you're in and accept it, rather than not accepting it and continuing to get upset.
Yeah. Like use your problem solving to make your life and your kid's life easier beforehand.
At a certain point, with the solution that most people are capable of, you're also like, what the hell am I doing to my kid's health if I just given them, like, for example, pizza every day?
Yeah, and then you go talk to a doctor to figure out the situation, and then if you figure out it is a very, deep mental thing, and it's like, yeah, this is probably bad, but we gotta figure out a way to maybe alleviate the health risks while also alleviating the mental risks of, like. I
agree. I'm not saying that this is unreasonable too. I just think that most people, there's plenty of the population that don't have the capacity to do this.
I agree.
Yeah, and that is the issue.
The underlying issue of all of it is pretty much just how parents go about it from square one, and that forcing in general. Because a majority of eating disorders aren't born, like, you're not born with it. Even though there are cases of that. A majority of the time, it's a developed thing because of how shittily people have went about trying to get people to eat food since they've been born.
100%.
So, like, that's the biggest issue, to just get away with that, is just fix that problem, and then a lot of people won't have to do that in the first place. But for the extreme cases, then we can go for doctors, etc. But I think
Like,
like it
you raise a
should
really good
be
point.
it shouldn't be that deep right now. It should be as deep as, oh damn, maybe I gave my child the issue and I'm the problem. Is actually something to be really looked into.
Yeah,
but it never
a lot
will
of-
be because they're the
And it's
adult.
harder to accept guilt as a parent. I get it. That's something me and my mom had to work on a lot when I was in therapy, like getting diagnosed. Is like it was hard for her to accept certain things that she struggled to do, and like because it's like it's hard to do that. I get it. I understand that, and it's like, but not accepting it actively makes it worse because now you're ignoring it. You know?
Mhm.
It's also hard for me to relate to because I kind of feel the opposite about what was like. I kind of, in hindsight, I wish that I'd been pushed a bit harder to try certain things.
Yeah, same actually.
Like I wish that my dad had like pressured me a bit more to play rugby earlier, because then I could have started yet earlier and been better. Whereas then I end up, as the growing into it thing, I ended up doing like at 15. I was like, oh, this actually feels fun. This actually seems fun.
Yeah. Like I had to push myself to do a lot of things, and I never really got that kind of like encouragement / push from my parents.
I still got
It's not
that,
like they
but
were
not-
like
not-
supportive or anything like that. I'm not saying that, but like it's to me, I think those things are incredibly important because otherwise, like you're not giving your kid any form of like structure. Like
I think that it is important. You're right, but I
And
think it's also like a case by case. Because here's the thing: my dad gave me a lot of pushes in the places I didn't want them. I feel like all the things that I cared about, I pushed myself into. He didn't care at all about my music or anything that I actually cared about. I pushed myself in those areas, and my mom did also, but my dad did not. And the things that he would try to push me in, I just wouldn't have any interest in, whether it was like sports or like random like just things that I had no care about. And so it's like I think that while you should absolutely as a parent push your kid, you should also recognize what you should push them in. What are they interested in? What do they care about? Not what
I
you
also
care
think
about.
that this is kind of reflective of you, where in the sense that, as you said before, you want someone to share your passions with. You natural to want to share your passions with your child.
yeah, exactly. Like that's a huge thing for like my dad is like he really wanted me to be into hunting with like all my brothers, but I've never been like into that. I don't really begrudge him for it, but I think
Yeah,
that's
it's like
one
the
of the
sport.
things he did try to push me into.
I
It's
don't-
like with the sports thing.
It's not that I
Saying,
begrudge
like,
my
the
dad for
negative
pushing me in those areas. It's I begrudge him for not being supportive in the other areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he can try to push me into football, but because I wasn't into football, that means he's not into the fact that I like piano. That's the problem,
Yeah. No, my God, my kid is 100% gonna join a fucking ballet troupe or something just to meme me now, isn't it? It's over.
But yeah, it's like it really always just depends. Some kids like being pushed, It really is a case by case basis. But it's like nothing's a one size fit all. If you recognize early on that your kid is kind of reserved and doesn't like to be pushed into things, I don't think it's necessarily like, oh, I'm gonna take them out of their shell. I don't like that attitude
Really?
necessarily.
Oh, really? I am a strong proponent of out of the shelling.
See,
Out
I
of
don't
their
agree. I think there's
shelling.
a certain point. I think there's a point where you realize that the shell is part of them,
Yeah,
and I think
that
trying to
too.
remove that like a turtle will literally kill them. Like, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
do that to so many of my friends. I like every single social group I like all the real life social groups I fall into. I always find the one token quiet friend and then incessantly talk at them, and then bring them to some random rowdy event.
for some people, that's just not who they are.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
if they don't get it, but I want them to at least experience it.
Yeah, no, and I think the way you describe it is very reasonable, Newen.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it's not like you're a parent who starts yelling at their kid because they don't find interest in outdoor things and they think they're gonna be lazy all their life or something.
Yeah, like
Give them a good
that's a
start.
perfect example actually. When I was 13, my dad was like, "Okay, you're on the computer all the time. You have to at least for 2 hours every day go ride your bike or something." And I just was like, I literally would just go ride somewhere and then just go on my phone because I just had to be outside. Like I was just forced to be outside, and so I had to pretend that I was doing things that I didn't want to be doing.
I'd like mine.
There was no
2 hours is a lot. 2 hours is a lot, but I would like to enforce a small bit of cardio.
Yeah, I think to a degree, yeah, it's good to get your kids active. But hey, that's kind of the point of PE in schools, in America at
mean,
least.
No, it's not.
No, in my area at least, that is the point of PE. It is to get children active, because we don't know how sedentary their home life is gonna be.
Yeah, that's what I would view PE as. Like PE is just a
Yeah,
place that
like
you
that's
just
literally
run
what the
around
point
and
is in
do shit.
California, at least, because that's why it's a part of standards in you know,
Yeah, but that's like
primary
one place,
school.
though. Not every place.
No, I know, and that's what I'm saying. I think that should be a responsibility of your school district and the education system. Like, I think that is a perfect place to put it.
Here's my question though. I agree that PE should be a part of school, but I don't think it should be a grade.
No, it shouldn't. That's stupid.
Yeah, it is kind of. It is weird that it is like graded the way it
It
is.
is insane that I can choose I don't want to run, and because of that, my ability to prove knowledge in subjects is hindered. That's absolutely insane.
That's not thinking.
Yeah, and that Britain once again W apparently.
But, so we have two different.
Common
two
British
different things.
W.
So we have what's called games, which is more like about fitness, like an hour of doing something athletic, and then we have PE, and PE is like slightly more focused on technique. And then if you take PE, and then PE stops after year 9, which is when you're 13, it stops. But you can take it as an option if you want, and it becomes much more academic, where you start studying the body and stuff.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
So
That's interesting. Health is a completely different thing here. Like where you study the body, that's completely separate from PE. Like completely.
In some places, it is combined with PE. I don't know why.
But like,
That's
what we
interesting.
but what we have called games, which is the fitness one where you just like run for an hour or you play football.
Yeah,
for an hour or
you
something.
just
That's,
do shit outside.
Yeah,
That's RPE.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but that's not graded at all, and it's like, and that lasts until you're 16, and then it's no longer mandatory. Well, it's
Yeah,
not
that's
mandatory.
crazy. At my school, it is graded just like every other class, A through F, and depending on how much you participate, like if I walk a mile instead of run it, I could like get a D for that instead of an A, and it's like
That's
that's
so funny.
insane.
That's hysterical.
It's insane. And you want me to tell you the worst part? This is actually insane. There is a test. I don't know if you remember this, Cara, because you were in California too. There is a test that you had to test like out of PE when you were like a sophomore or junior or something. Like, and you had to prove to the state of California you were of a certain like fitness or something, right?
Damn.
Maybe it was just my school district. I don't know.
Yeah, that mine had PE requirements in high school that you had to either get in school or out of school, and then have a whole waiver you filled out.
What is
You
wrong
wanna
with
know
this?
what's insane?
What is wrong with your education
You had to
system?
get weighed before,
Mhm.
and the heavier you were, the
What the
harder the
fuck?
requirements were.
That's so
The kids who,
fucked.
the kids
You
who
know
were
your
like
country has an
120
obesity problem when.
Dude, the kids who were like 110, 120 pounds had to run like 12-minute miles. The kids who were like 200, they were given 6-minute miles. I'm not even
Dude,
kidding.
that's so stupid.
It's like impossible. It's
Yeah.
literally impossible on purpose, and it made no sense. And every kid who was like big was literally like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try. There's not even a point. It's
Yeah,
impossible.
no,
Like,
that
I doubled
sounds.
this.
That's the kind of best. I remember the two slowest people in my year. One was like incredibly skinny, like he was like half my body weight, and then the other one was double my body weight, and they were like friends, and they were friends, and they would always be last in the cross country running. Oh.
But here's the thing with PE with me is like I have some great experiences and some bad experiences with it. I
Mhm.
think PE could be done well, and I do understand why it
I
exists.
agree.
But I had terrible situations too. Like
I fucking love PE. I miss it. It was so
the
fun.
best situations I've ever had. My 7th grade PE teacher was probably the best PE situation I've ever had. I don't remember her name, but it was literally just every day 10 minutes of stretches, and then whatever like we had like for 2 weeks it would be whatever game we were learning. For the first like 3 days it was learning the rules and all the specifics, and then the like rest of that week it was like practice, and then it was a week of a tournament of that game for that entire
That's,
year.
yeah,
It
that's
was-
like fun.
for an entire year it was like, okay, a week of learning how dodgeball works into a tournament of dodgeball, a week of learning basketball to playing basketball in a tournament. Like it was sick, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
because not only is it getting you active, but it's teaching you about a bunch of different sports, and it almost certainly got at least 1 or 2 kids into a sport that they didn't know
Yeah,
about
that they
beforehand,
would
you know?
then go on to play in like high school or something.
Doing rugby in games in school definitely made me realise though I'm actually enjoying this now.
Yeah.
I should join a club.
We have PE and health as one class here. It's actually kind of funny and based because halfway through the year, your fat, sweaty rugby coach is teaching you about STDs and stuff.
Yeah, no, and it's so funny because it's like most commonly a man who like doesn't seem qualified in any way,
Yeah.
shape, or form to
Yeah.
teach like young girls about reproductive shit.
At least at my school, all of the girls got separated and had to have a girl teacher, and all the boys got
Yeah,
separated
ours
and had to
did
have a
do
boy
that.
teacher.
We did it.
Some
we-
places
ours
don't,
was-
though.
Ours was asymmetric.
Or low.
What do you mean?
Yes,
As in the girls just
Hello.
got an extra part.
It's time.
It's
time, Polo.
Oh no, already? I didn't even get to do a 14 tally run today.
Oh no, are y'all about to play fucking CS already?
You can't have happiness, honey.
It's already... No, I don't get any... What about... Give me like 20 minutes. Thoughts?
No, honey. Happiness is gone. You can't have any of that. We're all
I'm
out
having-
tonight.
I was having so much fun practicing 14 tally.
Sweetie, it's
I was-
okay. You don't
I was
need to do that anymore. Now where
I was-
we're going.
I was just about ready to do a run and everything.
Honey, it's okay.
Listen, I was
The
planning
gritter,
on doing Spyro
gritter.
1 the other day, and then you told me Counter-Strike or you kill me. So,
Well, I didn't say that. That's not true.
That's
you said it. I have the DM. I literally
no.
can
Hey,
No.
screenshot
Cat,
it right now.
but Cat, but
That's
wait.
Cat, that's
wait,
Cat, that's
wait,
Cat.
Where,
That's what- that's
where's the
actual
tab
Cat.
with new rat?
It's gonna happen tonight.
No, it's
I don't
not.
believe you. You're just gonna play CS.
We're
and it's
playing
all-
until 5 fucking a.m.
It's over. It's over.
It's 7 o'clock right now. I woke up 3 hours ago. I got time.
Cat, I miss you.
I miss you.
Honey.
If you missed me, you should be in the game with me, kissing on the server.
Yeah, but where's
God.
Waffle? Where's Waffle? Where's James? Where's Derek? Where's the other people at?
James is probably at work. Waffle's being a silly little goober, just like always. Derek's probably uninstalled.
So it's just us two? Okay.
Honey,
14 tally run?
honey. What are you doing? Huh?
I'm
Kid
doing a
Cudi.
quick little 14 tally run.
What are you
Just
up
do-
to?
Just time it so that you do the levels for 14 tally, like you get a talisman, and then you have a round, and you like win the round, and then you go get another talisman.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think that would be very...
No, think about it. If you so you start with Spyro 2, you get a talisman, you win a round, then you get a talisman, then you win a round. If you go back and forth, they end. You get the 13th win, and then immediately after you get the 14th tally, and then it's over. You know?
Yeah, and then just open your disc tray whenever you have to do a load, and then it's just load removal, you know?
Wait, Noon, would you, if I did that, would you like just let me snip it together and
No.
take the loads off and
I have an
submit
That's
it?
not
I have
that's
an
not part of the
important-
deal, new, and you can't say no.
I have an important screenshot.
You
to
can't
get.
say no.
I have an
That's part
important
the deal is we let you stay mod and you verify a couple spliced runs here and there, you know.
The couple
I have-
of spliced
I have an
around.
extremely important screenshot to share with the group before everyone leaves in voice text.
But I have
This is the most cursed Twitch chat message of all time.
It was graphic.
no offense to him, but why the hell?
What the fuck?
Dude, kissing Dylan with tongue, I know what that's like.
That's kind of weird that like all of us had that same dream last night.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, awful! Time to fucking lose our minds, brother.
No, it's not. You're
What
playing
did you
14
say?
tally.
No, I'm not. I'm trolling. I'm loading the game up.
Okay.
I'm not playing the fucking.
So
14
you
tally-
guys
not the
literally
tally
aren't even
again.
5 stacking.
Not the tally
I just want to say,
again.
please.
Bullying
keep-
the fifth is the best part of
Please
CS.
keep doing the CS thing, because at this rate, Forlo's never gonna bot me if you got it. So I'm totally fine.
Dude, I actually have not been able to do more than like 2 runs in one sitting.
Does follow carry? Is that why Follow's being ganked off? Is that-
No, I do the opposite of carrying.
Oh my god.
Who's the carry? It's Cat, right?
Pretty much.
It's
for the
Cat,
for the
and
most
is
part.
it James too, or no?
James is also quite
Yeah.
good.
Whoa, whoa, me.
Dylan carries every now and then, pops off with a shit ton
Yeah.
of kills, like that last game.
Yeah. I did okay one game.
Dylan had like 1 billion kills that one time. It's fine.
Wait, was that one game that had the bots in it?
No, shut up. I'll kill you with a gun.
I'll kill you with a gun.
Fuck you, man.
I'm trying to think.
I go home, up on Rush.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Waffle isn't even home.
Waffle, where are you? Waffle.
I'm driving. I'm picking up my medication and, getting a little custard slice, just average day out.
Oh, so I should play, do a 14 tally run before we play PS? Is that what you're saying?
Custard slices are my favorite form of medication.
Waffle, we're driving buddies again.
Waffle, is that what you're saying? You're saying I have time to do a 14 tally run before you hop on CS2?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
We're not hopping on tier 2, we're hopping on Rust. You've got Rust, right?
We're not hopping on Rust.
My brother in Christ,
What do you mean
we're
you're
not
not hopping
playing
on Rust?
Rust.
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Who is we? Me and Dylan are playing Rust.
Dylan hates you.
I
Dylan told me
hate-
that they fucking hate you, like literally 5 minutes ago. You're not playing Rust,
Dylan.
you're hopping on CS2. Fuck off, dickhead. Not the mosquito again.
Not the mosquito again.
Right, I've got to. Right, the Celador's message in the introduction channel as far as there is a good message. There's a reference. There's a reference. There's a,
You went on my car speaker, sounds like,
So true. That's
You
just
need a
what he
reference
sounds like.
to, and I'm gonna fucking, I swear to God, if someone comes in the intro channel is like, hey guys, I want to learn S2, and you respond, name one runner who you can reference.
No,
that
no,
you
but
know.
Composer, I genuinely think all of the people genuinely tend to do that who have been interested in the thing. They're like, oh, I was watching X streamer, or oh, I saw this run, or whatever, and it got me interested in, like, just having that little thing is pretty common. So if someone just joins and goes, beep boop, it's like, oh, they're gonna say a slur in Maine.
Well, if you join and go, hey, I've been thinking about learning Spyro 2,
They're
you know,
gonna
you-
say a slur in Maine.
That's fine. But did you see that Surf Flops a lot again the other day? The message was deleted because they posted a video of people dying in a hurricane.
What the fuck?
Dylan. This person's
Yeah, dude. They're nuts. They're actually deranged.
Hold on.
Wait, who did that?
Hold on, you know what I did?
What the fuck do you want?
Surf Flops a lot 94.
Well, I don't know if you agree on this.
Oh, that guy.
I think every time someone opens like Discord or Twitch, like for me, you know they're gonna be so. I don't know. It's just how it is.
I missed some parts of that.
Yeah, what
I
did
got
we
the
all
gist
do?
of
I
it.
think that was the card.
What was the?
No, I got the
what-
gist.
I didn't. I did get the gist, but I didn't know. I didn't hear what the open with what is.
I got jizzed.
Open with
What? You did home
Hi.
on your heel?
Was it open with high?
Buongiorno.
I don't trust this. The colon free face. The colon free face is a sure sign that someone's iffy.
What did you just say?
The colon free face is a sure sign that someone's iffy.
What do you mean?
All 3.
It's just a sign that they're a bottom. That's all that means.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, is that why you send to me all
Sign
the
that
time,
they're
composer?
upon 'em.
What do you say?
Is that what you send to me like every night?
Dylan. That's why I also attach a "don't talk about this" in parentheses.
Oh.
I am. No, I am.
You don't remember?
This is just for you, Dylan.
Oh.
I agree with the concept that there are certain keywords and emojis which immediately make me be like, oh, hey, we're in for a journey here.
Oh my god, what? Is XD part of that list?
No, my friends are just not fun of me for being a chronic XD.
I'm a
Rar
chronic
XD,
XDer.
uwu
I'm
random.
a chronic XDer.
I feel like XD has strong ADHD.
Smoking
energy.
that chronic.
Oh yeah, you are millennial. That makes sense. You would be into the rar XD random.
Yeah, I've never robbed in my life.
That
Were you a
sounds- that
Tumblr?
sounds
Were
like
you a Tumblr
closet
person
raw
at
there,
all?
I'm not gonna lie,
I
Dylan.
actually did have Tumblr.
Of course you had Tumblr, fucking millennial.
No, because I like dog fucks.
Oh my god, you really are a millennial. Even though that is a Gen Z thing too.
Yeah, it's already got. No, let's go for scene girls.
Goth women are just have been in for the last 20 years.
But it wasn't really goth. It wasn't really goth that it was on Tumblr. It was scene. Things like scene.
Yeah.
It was a brightly coloured list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Girl days.
it's alt girls.
Okay, you're talking about the fake goths, is what you're talking about. Okay,
No,
I
we're
got
talking
you.
about
No, alt girls versus goth girls.
But it's not all. It's not
Alt
quite
girls.
Talking about the posers. I see.
No.
Scene was a very specific. Scene was a very
Oh,
specific thing.
scene. Okay, yeah. No, you're right. The thing, I feel like scene fits in the umbrella of alt, because alt encapsulates scene and goth
I feel
and
like,
other things.
Your alt's new one.
I don't think I should post this image because I don't know, because I typed in scene girl and no, I'm not posting this.
Oh no, I want to see. DM it to me if you have to.
I'm gonna get arrested.
What?
Put it in
That's no
NSFW.
context. That's the best no context screenshot. Is just new and posting fucking posting that photo.
Well, I can't. I
Put
don't
it in
think
voice
that
text
we-
and delete it in a frame.
Someone's gonna reply with a question mark 100%. Be careful, brother.
No, these women's age starts with a 1. These women's age starts with a 1.
Oh, who's streaming videos?
Yeah, I'm hiding.
Oh,
What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh my god. He's gone. He's going down the tunnel.
my God.
Oh, he sleeps here.
But, yeah, that was pretty much the only. I had a Tumblr for a while. I remember getting massive clout, my quotation marks massive clout, and getting a shitload of reposts on one of my Tumblr posts.
I hate this guy.
This is gonna be the
Someone
perfect
ban
fucking
Someone unmute
4-bit.
him right now.
Someone ban Waffle. He's gonna say a slur. He said.
Forlo, you better get off that game right now. Honey. You better stop playing Spyro 2. Turtle's just gonna hurt you again, honey.
No, but yesterday I got out every time.
Honey,
Got out.
Turtle's gonna hurt
Sorry,
you.
I'm so sorry.
Right,
The
you got
turtle was
out,
nice for you to one day. You're
wasn't
gonna
even
come
nice,
back
you
and
got-
it's gonna be abusive
you
again.
had a bad definition of got out. You got out a minute behind.
This sounds like an allegory for like
I
something.
Got out, didn't I, Nguyen?
True, you did get out. You just had low standards.
you
Hey, I'm
got out and
saying-
you're just gonna go right back to him.
Yeah, exactly. You're
And
going
that's
straight
the
back to
fucking
that turtle's
problem.
arms.
And you know that turtle is gonna hurt you again.
I remember when Kara did that.
Oh, God, I love hurting you.
No, I meant you were the one
Bowser
going back.
just fucking died like
Yeah,
a
but we
boss
all
in
know
video
I'm
game.
I'm
When
the
it's a
I'm
video
the thing
game.
that's bad for you, not vice versa.
That's true, actually, because I have no vices, and I'm the best. I'm a good person.
I'm the best. Let's go.
I turned your video off while I was driving on the highway. This is your fault. I nearly crashed because of you, Paula.
Forlo, please crash
die.
into my heart. Crash the car right into my fucking heart, Forlo.
You can crash your bed into my.
I was also thinking that
Yeah, that's kind of what I was like imagining, but I'm listening to music and playing the video game, so my brain was not gonna do all of those things at once.
Well, I stopped playing the game last night. That way you can finish watching it. Quick, pull it up in your car.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, just make sure you're watching it while you're driving, please.
Aw, dude.
Yeah, that's like my Subway Surfers
Yeah.
for driving. Driving is so boring.
Yeah. It's more fun when you're able to get the extra points for the families.
Especially on a rainy, extremely rainy day on the highway. You know what I mean? That's boring.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Do, 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 da, da, do, do, do.
I can't believe Forlo is playing 14 Talisman, but not even playing 14 Talisman.
Oh, Kat, did
We're
I
playing
tell
the-
you Did I tell you I figured out how to make the thief on the island in treetops be like literally don't have to go out of the way like at all. Like he's just in your path.
The green one?
Yeah.
No. What do you do?
It's it's a matter of how long you glide towards the island. So if you have more supercharge speed and hold your supercharge longer before you glide, you get over there quicker, and the thief is like closer to you when you whatchamacallit. Dude, game.
Forgot I even found that.
I remember
thing
back
until
in
I
the
think I
day.
saw you do it the other day. I've been
Uh-huh.
going for shrimp squeeze.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're doing shrimp. That shit's funny.
I'm probably not anymore. Like I don't even think it's faster than just doing that thing at this point. I never timed it,
Interesting.
but apparently it saved like a second if you do it fast.
Ah.
And I think the thing I found saved like half a second the way I was doing it. So if you're doing it like with what you just said too, it's probably like the same. and a
Yeah,
lot
the one
safer.
thing is I already like jump charge onto the God fuck you, game. I already have gems, but I already like mid hop charge onto the platform to make sure I have enough speed, and I know you don't need to. So I don't
just
know
charged on it.
if that like whatchamacallit like undoes the time save, but for me it is just pure time save because I do that no matter what because I'm too scared. Eee, dude, I'm like 3 seconds behind.
So sad.
Behind your run without Brett.
No, 3 seconds behind in Metalhead.
Oh.
So I don't know how good of a Metalhead I had in PB, or I don't remember. So I'll probably
Metalhead,
lose a
add me
couple
up,
seconds is my thought. I
feel
give
some head.
metallic dome, let me tell you.
I give
Actually, no, that sounds like some weird brace shit. Or braces shit.
Oh, that's nasty. Shoutouts to my
Mm.
boy Benjamin who told me he got pubes
I
stuck in
think I'm
braces
losing
when
like
he was
3
a kid.
seconds.
What?
he was
He was getting dome as when we were in high school, and he apparently got his fucking shit stuck in some braces.
Ow.
That's all I
I
can
don't like
say.
that.
Shout to him. Pour one out for Benjamin. My boy Benjamin had a tough day.
Tough day.
Homie just wanted some dome, and all he got was sadness and pain.
I don't know, maybe it felt good.
Dude, I'm just eating all of my time loss here.
Discord just popped up with a warning telling me that someone in the call could be recording my audio.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's because
I'm
of
recording
clipping.
it.
It's so stupid the fucking like Discord clipping thing. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm okay, so I'm still
I'm recording you, Newen,
minus-
so I can get you canceled.
Best. It's time for episode 5. I think I've been
Surely the season is almost up on a wrap now, right?
I've had a clean record for the last year odd ish. Clean enough.
Newen, have you said any slurs, buddy?
Yeah, when's the last time you said this?
I'm not a slur.
Not a slur. You don't throw them around. Not in public.
I just imply them.
I I just imply them?
I make them
Horrendous.
feel awful. That's it.
I like. Yeah. Orlo.
Dylan.
Honey, what are you doing wearing all that?
Oh,
Oh, dude, I have to be -4.
Sweetie, I keep telling you to take all of that off.
Okay.
You need to remove that, honey.
Okay.
Are you talking
Take
about
it
the
off.
skin?
No, clothes.
oh.
That too, though.
I thought it was the skin again.
Honey.
Dude, I have to, like, save time and draw. Or do rat.
You're gonna do that.
I'm probably gonna have to do rat.
You don't
Ooh,
have to.
what
You're
the
just
fuck
gonna...
was that?
If you spell applesauce with just A's.
Ugh, and I'm losing time here.
No, Kari, you're gonna do it.
Anyway. Yems, yems, yems. Surely I'm over 43, right? Oh, dude! I can skip the whole right side. Dude, fuck you.
Sick. Full camera, double camera.
Dude, ugh.
Oh, you needed that 4.
I didn't need the 4.
No. Shoot. Her coping?
Her coping?
Yep. Make sure me in the damn hole. We're gonna do it again. Oh my god, they're doing it.
Shot.
Yeah, I'm 7 gems over. Ugh, dude, I fucking have to do rat. I've had shocks where I get... It's so funny when you get fewer gems, but worse time.
Dylan, honey.
Yes, sweetie.
Oh,
Oh, okay, let's PB by 30 seconds.
How did you get over here? Oh, they go there. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yes, Forlo, sweetie.
honey, I miss you.
Forlo, where are you?
My turtle, sweetie.
Honey, don't fail turtle for 8 minutes straight, or else.
Honey, I'm gonna.
I peeper and I
Sweetie.
pog?
I'm gonna people all over the floor.
Oh my goodness. What a shitty existence.
Yeah, how are you so questionable at this trick compared to the rest of your ability?
I don't know what to tell you, Nguyen. That's what I'm saying. Seriously, that's what I'm saying. It's degenerate.
Dude, turtle goes crazy. That's all I've heard from anyone.
No, that's okay.
Turtle ain't that bad.
It's completely fine. I don't even do the standing setup and it's fine.
Oh, fuck me.
And the fact that the standing setup is just means really no excuse now.
Look, I'm still ahead. Isn't that wild? Like, that's how many tries my PB was, pretty much.
I feel like I should do 40 odd first, because I can do 40 odd without getting good at exploring Jericho.
Oh my goodness.
That.
Kara!
Wait, are you playing the game again, Nguyen?
Kara!
I'm playing
I did it.
I'm
Kara,
playing
you
it.
I did it.
I'm preparing.
I
I'm
did
preparing.
it.
Also Grat.
Oh
That
god.
means that your TV was powered by me checking out Scene Girls and
Hell yeah.
playing slurs.
Dude, I love goth women.
Oh fuck, GG Kara.
Yeah.